never give in. You're gonna win, gonna rise again. No matter what they say, no matter what they...
The chaos when Jungkook left Calvin Klein. What was really hidden? Army, you cannot miss this moment. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this article so everyone knows what really happened. Stay tuned for exclusive updates and secrets about Jungkook. New York suddenly turned into a sea of people when Jungkook, BTS's golden magnate, walked out of the Calvin Klein venue. This moment not only stole the attention of fans on site, but also sent international media scrambling to capture every second. It felt like the entire street held its breath, cameras flashing, screams filling the air, and the atmosphere charged with awe, shock, and disbelief. Was this just a casual farewell after an event? Or was there something bigger hiding behind Jungkook's presence this time? Cameras caught him in an oversized gray suit radiating effortless chic. His slightly tousled black hair was brushed by the New York wind, making him look as if he had just stepped out of a high-fashion magazine shoot. Jungkook wasn't just walking, he seemed to glide, raising his hands and locking eyes with fans in a way that made time stand still. And this is what made the scene even louder. Every smile felt like a secret message, every wave like a code only understood by those who were paying attention. Fans who had been waiting since morning began screaming as Jungkook approached. Some were even seen crying, unable to believe they were seeing him from such a close distance. The bodyguards surrounding him looked tense, forming a tight barrier to keep him safe. Yet Jungkook remained calm. He even stopped for a brief moment, smiled softly, and raised his hands toward the crowd. Was this just an ordinary goodbye, or a signal that something was about to be revealed? When he finally stepped into the black car waiting for him, the street still buzzed with energy. Fans ran alongside the vehicle, trying to capture a final glimpse before he disappeared. From the lowered window, Jungkook bowed his head slightly, offered a small smile, and seemed to say something inaudible but enough to make everyone scream even louder. Some cameras caught the movement of his lips, seemingly saying "see you soon." Was this a hint at a solo comeback? Or perhaps something even bigger, like a new global project with Calvin Klein? Even after the car disappeared down the street, fans refused to leave. They stood frozen, as if waiting for another miracle to happen. On social media, the hashtag #JungkookCK immediately began trending worldwide. The video of him waving went viral within minutes. Netizens began speculating. Why did Jungkook look so emotional today? Some said his expression was different, as if he was holding back something. Was he preparing for a big announcement? Some fans even claimed they saw Calvin Klein staff leaving the building with serious faces, carrying several documents. Rumors began spreading that this meeting wasn't just about the fashion show, but possibly a new contract that could take Jungkook to an even higher level in the international fashion scene. Could he be stepping into the role of global creative director, or even launching his own exclusive collaboration line under his name? What happened today left a mark that will be hard to erase. The chaos when Jungkook left Calvin Klein wasn't just about a celebrity walking to his car. It was a snapshot of a cultural phenomenon, where one person could bring New York's pulse to a halt with just a smile and a wave. And now, the whole world is waiting. What will Jungkook's next move be? Is this the beginning of a new era? Is there a big secret about to be revealed? One thing is certain, all eyes are on him now, and every detail, no matter how small, will be analyzed until we finally get the answers. Fans are still buzzing, unable to calm down after Jungkook's shocking move, leaving Calvin Klein. Yes, you read that right. The idol who became the face of one of the world's most iconic fashion brands suddenly decided to step back, leaving ARMY with millions of questions. What happened behind the scenes? Was this decision planned for months, or did it come out of nowhere? The news broke late at night, and social media exploded in minutes. Jungkook's name dominated global trending topics, with ARMY dissecting every detail, from his recent interviews to his fashion choices during the last New York Fashion Week appearance. Some even claimed they had seen signs weeks ago, a subtle shift in his outfit colors, his unusual silence about the brand, and his cryptic posts that suddenly looked like goodbye letters when read in hindsight. But what really happened? Insiders say Jungkook wanted freedom to explore other opportunities, other partnerships, other creative ventures. Could this mean we'll see him collaborating with another luxury brand soon? Gucci, Prada, or perhaps Jungkook will take a completely different route and launch his own fashion label, something that reflects his personal style and creative identity? Fans are both heartbroken and excited. It feels like the end of an era, one ARMY wrote. But maybe this is also the beginning of something much bigger. Another fan posted a long thread connecting clues from past months, pointing out that Jungkook's last Calvin Klein photoshoot felt unusually emotional, almost like a farewell. And what about Calvin Klein? The brand has yet to release an official statement, but fashion industry insiders speculate that they might try to win Jungkook back with a bigger offer. After all, Jungkook brought a younger, global audience to the brand, boosting sales and making CK relevant again in pop culture. Losing him might mean losing a huge portion of that influence. For now, all eyes are on Jungkook. What will he do next? Will he make a statement to clarify his decision? Or will he stay silent, letting fans wonder and speculate? Whatever happens, one thing is clear. Jungkook just reminded the world that he's not just a model. He's a trendsetter, a game changer, and someone who can shift the entire fashion industry with one decision. Fans are now waiting for his next public appearance. Will he show up wearing a completely new brand from head to toe? Or will he surprise everyone with a simple, casual look that screams independence? Whatever it is, ARMY will be watching, ready to decode every clue, every detail, and every step he takes. The story didn't stop at Jungkook's shocking exit from Calvin Klein. In fact, that was only the beginning. As the hours passed, the mystery deepened and the questions grew louder. Why now? Why so suddenly? And most importantly, what does this mean for Jungkook's future in the fashion industry? Fans across the world began replaying videos of his most recent Calvin Klein appearances, searching for answers hidden in plain sight. Some noticed that during New York Fashion Week, his gaze seemed more distant, his smile softer, almost bittersweet, as if he knew that it would be one of his last official moments tied to the brand. Others pointed out that Jungkook's Instagram feed had gradually shifted away from Calvin Klein promotions to more personal posts, highlighting his own lifestyle, his art, and his music. Speculation quickly turned into theories. One of the most popular fan discussions was the idea that Jungkook is preparing for something far more personal, a fashion collaboration that represents his own identity. He doesn't just wear clothes. A fan commented on X, he transforms them into something unforgettable. Imagine if he had his own line. It wouldn't just be fashion, it would be art. But there's also another side to the story. Some believe this move is strategic, a pause, a reset. Jungkook may be choosing freedom over contracts, giving himself room to explore without limits. Industry whispers suggest that several luxury houses have already reached out, hoping to sign him as their global face. If true, the competition could spark one of the biggest bidding wars the fashion industry has seen in years. Meanwhile, Calvin Klein itself seems eerily quiet. Their silence is fueling even more speculation. Are they negotiating behind the scenes? Are they preparing a statement that will attempt to explain or soften the blow? Whatever the case, the absence of clarity only makes the story more dramatic. And yet, perhaps the most powerful part of this saga is the emotional reaction of ARMY. Fans aren't just questioning the business side, they're feeling the weight of a goodbye. For many, Jungkook's Calvin Klein era wasn't just about clothes, it was about transformation. It was about watching him step into a role that shook the industry, proving that an idol from Seoul could dominate billboards in Times Square and redefine global cool. Losing that feels personal. Still, ARMY is resilient, and their excitement for Jungkook's next move is unstoppable. In every corner of social media, you see the same message: whatever path he takes, we'll follow. Whether it's a new luxury partnership, his own brand, or something no one has predicted yet, fans are ready. Because in the end, Jungkook leaving